Hello guys, I have really bad news. We have to play Greece again. And no, not the somewhat good path. We have to play Democratic, the literal worst day of my life this week. But still, I have to be grateful I am not French. So, let's go Greeking around. We have to place the king under house arrest. And let's devaluate our currency. And if you guys haven't figured it out already, we're gonna form Hellas in this episode. And I think one smart thing that I should have done was putting the game on historical. But of course I didn't do that. If I did smart things, I would have probably did not drop out of college to do YouTube. I am who I am. No regrets. And let's do the third most stupid thing I did today and bring home the exiled Republicans. I am not very knowledgeable of Greek history, but they probably were exiled for a reason. And you know what? If we already play an historical, let's start paying our debts. It's very funny to me how the guys that complain that Hearts of Iron 4 it's not historical enough and get mad every time Paradox adds a old history path, I somehow never hear them talk about how unhistorical and fucking unthinkable this mechanic is. You guys should put your priorities in order. Because yes, if Greece can pay its debts, then I should be able to core the entire planet with Spain. It's only fair. And next up guys, I'm gonna do what the Greeks could never. Build an actual economy for this country. And stop relying on tourists and food they stole from other cultures. Just casually got 12 civilian factories from one focus alone. And all I had to do was to pretend I was something that I am not. Oh my fucking god. If you do the focus crackdown on foreign monopolies, you get this company as Greece. 20% consumer goods? For a goddamn industrial concern? Count me in. Well, that barely did shit. I had 17% consumer goods before I took that. This is just sad. I think I actually just wasted 150 pp. I remember I also had 4 sieves using for consumer goods before I did that. Oh man, why did Paradox had to ruin the fun? Just got my 4th research slot, paid Greek debt once and for all, and made an actual economy appear out of thin air. All I'm gonna say is make me Greek president. And let's do a compromise with the monarchists. This one is gonna raffle some fellers. Oh, and by the way guys, are you by chance sick of the country of Greece? Well, don't you worry, because I got you covered. You only have to sub to the channel. And I will never play Greece ever again in my entire life. Yes, it's that easy, no strings attached. Just do it. Just go subscribe. Oh, and also you can check my Patreon. You have a link in the description. Maybe you will like what you see. Thanks, and back to the video. Alright guys, so now that we actually entered in our political tree, we are starting to get those events where EEE members start to do shit. And if you don't know, those are the fascists and they are acting a little bit silly. And if at this point you want to go with Byzantium, you will have to say yes to whatever those guys want. But when you don't actually try to have a little bit of fun in Hearts of Iron 4, you have to just take the stability hit in order to form a very boring nation. Looks like the Czechs did not want to be pushed around in this universe, so they brought France and Romania into the war. The borders are gonna be interesting this game. Also, the Italian Civil War has been going on for 1 year and a half, and this is everything that happened. Those 3 tiles have moved. Nothing else. Oh yeah, and Spain looks like this. You're welcome. And now boys, and also boys, there is no girls watching this channel, while the world is on fire, it's time to resurrect the Megali idea. I do not know if it's gonna work because the UK is going communist, they started decolonizing already. France is at war with Germany and Italy is in 2 pieces. So this little convention of ours might fail horribly. I guess we will only invite the UK and the French. Don't think the Italians are gonna join anyway. And we honestly don't need them to bring the average IQ of the conference down. Everything went actually very smooth, so it's go time. The Gordian knot is next. If you don't know what this focus does, I don't blame you, because why would you actually? When this focus is finished, me, France and Britain will declare war on Turkey at the same time. This should usually work fine, but because we're playing unhistorical and the UK is supposed to go communist and France is already at war, we might have some unforeseen consequences. But until then, it's all fun and games. Yep, just how I thought. Turkey called in Germany. Oh, France joined the Russian faction. I think the Soviets are actually gonna declare war on Turkey as well. That's a whole lot of bad luck for Turkey today. But that's what they get for not restoring the Ottoman Empire in time. You know what would be great? If France actually had troops on the border. Oh, Italy joined the fight on the enemy's side. Well, at least one of them. The other one actually joined the American faction. And yes, they dragged the Americans into the war. Germany is also invading Poland a little bit early. And as you can see, it wasn't a very good idea. I'm trying to capture this port right now. Turkey only has around 35 divisions. And I hope to limit that number greatly by acquiring this port, if you know what I mean. There we go. There is no going back now. And the Turks just left Istanbul empty. I guess they don't really want it after all. Oh, never mind, they came back. Oh, a German tank. Don't mind if I do. Oh, 2 German tanks. Is this Christmas or what? No, I don't think so. Although the supermarkets might want you to think that. Oh yeah, we also got it is mine now. And no, not mine as in Greece. Mine as in my personal property. I have claimed it. It's nothing you can do. Oh my god, I did a big mistake. I allowed French troops in my territory. And I think this tank was going to take my port. Not today, buddy. Why the fuck would I let French people in my country in the first place anyway? I am disgusted of myself. Can't believe I did this. I should straight up make an apology video just for that. I just realized that I am doing Gallipoli all over again, but this time is actually successful and 10 times more sad. Also, Germany is at war with the entire planet now. This is just straight up goofy. And out of all of those guys, I did the most casualties to Germany, because for some reason they really like to sit in this tile. Poor bastards. Nah, bruh. Poland had literally this much help and they still capitulated. I did a very stupid thing and I took my garrisons out of the ports and put them on the front lines. I hope this doesn't go around to bite my ass. But if it happens, I will just nuke France out of anger. Just managed to pull an encirclement here. Well, kind of. It's not really encircled, they have a port. But it's an encirclement in the middle of happening. Okay, now it's an encirclement. Most of the divisions left though, which is sad. But there is still some in there. I forgot to change my garrison template. There we go. The Turkish army has so far taken 200k casualties, 190 of which are done by me. I also killed 120k Germans, and I haven't touched the Italians at all. Because ew, fucking disgusting. And how the fuck are the Germans actually winning against the Soviets? This is how the divisions that get into this port looks like. And this one is a bad example because this one has been caught in a sea battle. But there are untouched divisions that get there and they are at 70% strength or something like that. And everybody just keeps asking me to join the faction. And you know what? I think I'm gonna join the American faction, why not? The war is almost over anyway. Ah, fuck, I forgot about the other Italy. I thought I'm gonna get Dodecanese for myself. That's a big L. I totally just annihilated most of the Turkish army. So now I'm just gonna start battle planning. Italy has capitulated, Hungary joined the Axis, the Germans are still pushing into the Soviet Union, France got herself into a civil war, and the Americans are pushing through Austria. It is almost over for Turkey. Also, I have 30% war participation. I might actually be able to get shit in the Second World War. There we go, no more Turkey. Oh, the Allied faction is actually at war with the Soviet Union, okay. And now I think it is time for the Greek invasion of Germany. So, we now have all this Turkish territory, but what do we do with it? We have to get cores on it because we still don't have. But how do we do that? We form Hellas. But wait, we actually have to complete a focus first. Why do we need to complete a focus first? I don't know. Let's call it a feature. Anyway, my army is starting to arrive on the German front. Their units don't look very good, probably because of this. Or maybe because the glorious Greece has annihilated the German. No, it's because of this. Oh yeah, by the way, the German faction has grown a little. They got all of those guys in. I don't know why or how, but they are now German allies. So who knows, maybe I will get some colonies out of this war. Glorious, glorious Greek encirclement in the making in the south of Germany. They only have like 4 divisions here, but it's something. I just took Nuremberg all by myself. and it looks like I got to the French border, where of course nothing is happening. Also took Frankfurt, as well as Prague, Weimar, Kassel, Dortmund, Essen and Köln are about to fall next. It looks like the German army has actually woken up and I'm not gonna get to Berlin. That's a shame. I got them 48% towards capitulation, just by snaking around. It would be so nice if I would actually get some help, but nah. My allies are busy doing nothing. France is also staying true to itself, not even acknowledging that I almost encircled the entire front line. Oh, that explains a lot. The US only has 70 troops, and they are also at war with the Soviet Union. That's why they have no troops here. I don't know how the fuck Germany looks like this and the Soviets are still losing. Well, our focus is finished. We can finally form Greater Greece. There we go. New color, new name, new flag, new everything. We also got to core 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Turkish states. We also got the Dodecanese from the Italians, I don't know why. And for some reason we did not get Cyprus, but we got a core on them. So now we have double the core population, from 6 million to 12. It's not much, but it's honest work. We also get those decisions. We can get this guy as prime minister for some nice bonuses. And we can move our capital either to Constantinople or Thessaloniki. Let's move it to Constantinople, why not? And there is this one left, where we can rename some city in northern Epirus, which also is a core of Greece. So this together with Cyprus, we can get 500,000 more core population for a total of 12.5. Not so great if you ask me. Oh, whoa. Switzerland became a German puppet somehow, and they saved the 2 German units in this tile that I was trying to kill for the past 6 months. That would just not fucking die. Haha, somebody is about to shoot himself in the head. There we go. How can Germany be looking like this and only be at 64%? This is a travesty. On the other hand, Republican Italy looks like this. They only lost like 10% of their country and they are at 57. This victory point shit is just not balanced, like at all. Only if my allies would actually start attacking the enemy, this war would be over so fucking fast. But no, they are just staying there and looking at broken German divisions, doing nothing. Also, we are legitly struggling more to beat Switzerland than to beat Germany. Oh my fucking god. Switzerland is only at 97%. Getting those 3%, it's gonna be the hardest task of my life. Oh yeah, and I'm about to put Luxembourg back on the map, for better or for worse. Oh my fucking god. Almost all the divisions from my allies just left the front. They also left Berlin wide open. I have no words for this. It's just not cool. I'm fighting this war by myself. I have 43% war participation. All my troops are getting encircled. And the Germans just take back everything I took. And the Soviets are still losing. I am losing my mind too. Oh my fucking god, they just left again. Everybody left. They left this entire front empty. There's nothing here. Where the fuck even are they? I've been encircling German divisions one by one. I killed almost 500,000 of them. But there is no end in sight. I just keep taking the territory while it's empty and then the Germans just come back and take it all over again. It's a never-ending cycle of AI stupidity. Oh my god, see, they are already coming back. The Germans are at 89% and Switzerland at 99%. I am just about to take Vienna. And I hope that's gonna be enough because I cannot do this shit anymore. And yes, it is fucking enough. I have 45% war participation. I did everything. There we fucking go. It is empire building time, boys. Yeah, okay, as fucking always. The peace conferences are broken. So there was not enough points for anybody to take anything. For example, Switzerland is still free. I managed to get this German land. Italian Libya, but not the fucking desert for some reason. That still remains to Italy, no problem. I took Somalia and I tried to take Peru, but everybody kept contesting me. So this is how everything looks like. Although I had 50% of the war score, I think I only managed to get like 20% of everything, which is not fair at all. But that does not matter anymore, because I am actually free. to end this playthrough. All I have to do now is raid the nation. It is actually not that bad. I thought it will be absolutely horrible, but no. It's not fun, but it's not bad. Which in Hearts of Iron 4 terms, it's pretty good. The thing that pisses me off the most is that the path just ends in the middle of the Byzantium path. What would make this path a million times better would be just two more focuses right here. One to buy Cyprus off the British and one to get Albania. So that you can actually get all your cores while being democratic, because yeah, you have to be democratic to get this. I guess you could get Northern Cyprus in a historical game after you beat Italy down, but Cyprus is nowhere in sight. The Greek focus tree is quite powerful in terms of economies, so you are not gonna have many problems there. Like you can see, I have 95 factories, only got around 10 from Germany, so most of them are from my cores. It would be cool if you could get some state modifiers on Turkey to get some bonuses, like the Turkish Turan path has on Hungary, Finland and China. But they did not do it. So in terms of formable nations, Hellas is gonna get a 4 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching this far. Hope you enjoyed this bankruptcy of a video. I will also want to thank my Patreons: Flossie, Tomileawan, Arctic, CJ, Madra, Devante, Thunder TV, Grongwegs, and Windows Mistake Edition. This was it, and until next time, don't forget guys, the pain is unbearable. Bye bye.